Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon. I and ours Lauralee bell dishy is about Christine and Phyllis's long-running feud. It looks like Christine has finally won a round in the Christine/Phyllis rivalry, but you can bet that even though she got the guy, things aren't over between her and Phyllis. Lauralee Bell spoke with Digest about what it's like to do those intense battles and why it means so much to her. We love it. We love it. There's always the soap feuds that have so many layers of hatred or jealousy, and we feel so fortunate to have such a deep-rooted rivalry. In my brain, I'm always thinking of so many ways that Phyllis could still be a part of Danny and Christine's lives. It will always irk Phyllis if they're happy. I think fans were a little tweaked when she came on to Nick. Relive that romance here for the full story. But that's Phyllis. She's constantly searching, so next. She'll go to the next one, and even if she's involved with someone else, it would always irk her to see Danny and Cricket happily together. Even if Christine is having a conversation with Michael Baldwin, Phyllis gets upset because that's her friend. There's such a territorial thing that goes up with her right away. I know it's always looming in the back of Geno City. Careful. Don't walk down that dark alley or whatever, because that's the thing with Phyllis. There are people even in our real life that you can't tell how they're going to act on a certain day. But with Phyllis, it's so heightened that nothing's off the table. She's capable of really coming up with anything, so to sleep soundly at night is not easy because you just wonder if there's something brewing with her. That has been so fun. Michelle and I get super excited, but it usually never turns out exactly how we rehearse it. Not that we would run it with feelings, but it's so fun to take it to a whole other level. You can't say things like that and have such a heated argument without really internalizing it, and you feel your adrenaline rushing. They gave us the note. You guys really have to top each other constantly, and it has to go fast. And we were both rocking in place right before we were going because it's such intense words. You have to give it so much edge and anger, while they both act like, this isn't facing me at all. Although inside my blood pressure is off the charts. After the scene we were both out of breath, and it was such a good note because it did need that. There was no room for a breath, and even though we wouldn't want to make it seem like we knew what the other one was going to say, the minute a word got out, we were on top of each other. I remember after the scene, both of us just looked at each other like, that was crazy. You just don't have those kinds of scenes with everyone. We realize it and we totally appreciate it. We get really excited too. I love every time that Phyllis calls Christine that. I think it's hysterical. Phyllis will say, the bug can be so boring, and it makes me laugh. I don't defend my character because I'm like, yeah, she can be. When Danny came back, I was so excited bringing back those fun, laughing scenes between Christine and Danny. I'm hoping that when Phyllis isn't terrorizing them, they can be happy, because that playful kind of interaction isn't seen as much on camera anymore, and I think the lighter we can be in contrast to the scenes that have to be business or emotional is needed for the audience. I just think they want to smile too, so there's the highs of Christine and Danny's happiness and the lows of Phyllis. I almost always agree with the fans, but I can't stand negativity, so unless it's on my page, I never look at anything because it's just healthier for me that way. I have coworkers that look at the negative comments and I just see their sadness and how it bums them out. I'm a fan of shows, so I understand being passionate and all of that stuff, but I think people do definitely take things to a really nasty level. A part of me agrees with the fans. If you're not sure what you want at 50 years old, then I'm out. And I feel if maybe the triangle had gone on any longer, one of them would have had to make a definite decision. But at the end of the day, it's entertainment, and the Cricket/Danny/Phyllis scenes were fun to play, and we had a great time, and it reminds the people of our dynamics if they didn't watch us many years ago. For Phyllis, I do think it is about a competition, and I do think Cricket didn't want to give up, because if it's not going to be Paul, she really wants to be with Danny. It would also be letting Phyllis win, and even though we're beyond the age of playing games, we're all trying throughout life to learn a lesson, and I think because Cricket is so business-minded and believes in what's right and wrong so much, it would be almost ethically wrong for her to give up and let the wrong person win. In the tumultuous world of daytime television drama, few rivalries burn as brightly or endure as long as that between Christine and Phyllis on The Young and the Restless. Lauralee Bell, the talented actress who brings Christine to life on screen, opens up about the intricate dynamics of this intense feud that has kept audiences captivated for decades. As Lauralee settles into a cozy armchair on the set of Y&R, her eyes sparkle with enthusiasm as she delves into the complexities of Christine and Phyllis' relationship. From the moment these two powerhouse women clashed, sparks flew, and the flames of their feud have only grown hotter over the years, she explains with a knowing smile. The roots of Christine and Phyllis' animosity run deep, stemming from their shared history with Danny Romalotti, a character whose love triangle with the two women ignited the initial spark of conflict. Danny was the catalyst for so much drama between Christine and Phyllis, Lauralee reflects. Their rivalry began as a battle for his affections, but it soon evolved into something much more profound. What sets Christine and Phyllis apart is not just their differing personalities, but their contrasting approaches to life. Christine is driven by her sense of justice and righteousness. Lauralee muses. She's a fierce defender of what she believes is right, and she never backs down from a fight, especially when it comes to protecting her loved ones. In contrast, Phyllis is portrayed as a more cunning and manipulative character, unafraid to bend the rules to get what she wants. Phyllis operates in shades of gray, Lauralee notes. She's not afraid to play dirty if it means coming out on top. Despite their divergent paths, Christine and Phyllis are bound together by a shared history of betrayal, heartbreak, and rivalry. Their feud has been fueled by a series of betrayals, Lauralee explains. From romantic entanglements to professional rivalries, these two women have been at each other's throats for years, and it's made for some truly compelling storytelling. One of the most memorable chapters in Christine and Phyllis's ongoing saga was the revelation that Phyllis was responsible for running over Christine with a car, an incident that left Christine with life-altering injuries. That moment was a turning point in their relationship, Lauralee reflects. It was a betrayal of the highest order, and it's something Christine has never been able to forgive or forget. Yet despite their bitter history, there have been moments of unexpected camaraderie between Christine and Phyllis, moments where their shared humanity shines through the animosity. At the end of the day, these are two women who have been through a lot together, Lauralee acknowledges. There have been moments of genuine connection between them, moments where they've been able to put aside their differences and find common ground. As the years have passed, Christine and Phyllis's feud has taken on a life of its own, evolving and intensifying with each twist and turn of the plot. What's fascinating about their dynamic is that it's constantly evolving, Lauralee observes. Just when you think you've seen the last of their feud, something new comes along to reignite the flames. Looking to the future, Lauralee is excited to see where Christine and Phyllis's journey takes them next. Their feud is a central pillar of The Young and the Restless, and it's a testament to the incredible storytelling that keeps viewers coming back for more, she says with a smile. As long as there's drama in Genoa City, you can bet that Christine and Phyllis will be right in the thick of it. As Lauralee Bell's insights into the feud between Christine and Phyllis reveal, the rivalry between these two iconic characters is far more than just a clash of personalities. It's a rich tapestry of emotion, betrayal, and redemption that has kept audiences on the edge of their seats for years. And as long as there are secrets to uncover and scores to settle, Christine and Phyllis will continue to be at the heart of the drama on The Young and the Restless.